For the past 4 years, I have made a Coraline doll as a sort of Halloween tradition. I am totally late for this year's doll, but I did end up making it. It's just been a crazy year. But anyways, it was time to make this year's Coraline doll, and who I chose for this was Wirt from Over the Garden Wall. The show is a fall-time favorite of ours, and we watch it every year. Also, before anyone asks, I have a band-aid on my thumb because I cut it before, and I thought that wouldn't be nice to look at, so I covered it up with a band-aid. I made my wire armature off camera because if you've seen my past videos, you already know how it goes, but now I'm moving on to sculpting Wirt's face with my block of Sculpey clay. I've had this block, I think, for the past 2 years, and while I was kneading it to soften the clays, I had a happy accident. While I was kneading the Sculpey, my band-aid pressed on it, and it made this fabric texture, and I kind of like it. I might try and do that texture all over the face to make it look like it's made out of fabric, but that's kind of cool. So then I started rolling out my clay, trying to get a nice smooth surface that I could then drape across the tinfoil head and making it as smooth as I possibly can and just trying to get a simple face shape for the doll. I like to leave light indentations of where the buttons are going to go, and that's kind of my guide of where I'm going to place all the other features on the face. Okay, I got a fresh band-aid because mine has a seam right here that's leaving marks. I'm just gonna pat it all over his face and try to leave this fabric imprint, and hopefully it looks nice and flat. And we'll see if this works or if I'll have to redo the work I just did. It ended up working out great. I will probably be doing this for any future dolls that I make because in the movie they're made with fabric, but that's way too hard for me to figure out to do with fabric, so I use clay to make their face shape instead. But because I had to wear a band-aid in this video, I discovered this little trick, and I'm really happy about it. I will be using this for future dolls for sure. With the face finished, I moved on to the sewing portion of this video. The first thing was sewing the body. I still have these templates up on a Google Drive folder that anyone is welcome to use if they want to make their own doll. I just trace the template on my fabric and sew along what I trace, and I make sure I give myself plenty of extra space around the tracing for what's it called? Seam allowance. And then when you're done sewing it, snip around the rounded edges, and then I also trim closer and up to my corners and do all the trimming stuff just so when you turn it right side out it looks nice and neat. And I used all the fabric that I trimmed off as bonus stuffing before using my actual fluffy stuffing. I stuffed the arms and leg first, and then add the armature body to the fabric body, and then finish stuffing the rest of it after that's all in there. And then I sew the neck opening closed by hand. Before sewing any of Wirt's clothes, I first painted him. This includes his skin tone on his face and his hands, as well as like his socks and shoes, and any little details like the blush on his nose and ears. I shaded his mouth a little bit, and then I made sure I added a hairline. This helps his hair look more full, and that way you don't have any skin tone peeking through any of the yarn you're going to glue down. And here I am cutting all the yarn for his hair. I glued it all down with E6000. It's a very strong, stinky glue, so if you use this glue, make sure you're in a well ventilated area, have some like a window open, don't be inhaling all these fumes. Also, Wirt had a little emo moment here before gluing the rest of the hair on to the back of his head. But yep, just gluing his hair on. It's longer than it's supposed to be, but that's okay because I'm going to cut it once all the glue is dry. I noticed Wirt's bangs were sticking straight out, so I added another drop of glue just to glue them down so they would lay how I wanted them to. Now I started working on Wirt's clothes. To make a fake button panel for his shirt, I just add width to the shirt and then fold over that added width and then sew over what you folded, and it creates this illusion of a button panel. And then same with the doll, I'm sewing on what I traced for the pattern. Again, the pants and the shirt, those patterns are also on the Google Drive folder. So if you're wanting to make these clothes, they're there. You will have to add your extra width for the shirt. That is not included in the pattern. But yeah, just sewing the clothing. The cape, the pattern is not on there, but it is just a half circle with the outer and inner lining. And then I sewed those two together, leaving a gap at the top so that I can then flip them inside out. Here I am dressing the doll. For the neck, I leave it open when I'm sewing the two pieces together, and then like I do for the body, I sew the opening closed by hand. I hem everything by hand. It's just way easier this way than trying to do it with a machine. And then I just hot glued some black yarn onto Wirt's pants for suspenders. I used a hole punch to make 6 little circles that I then painted gold, and these were Wirt's buttons for his cape. I attached Wirt's cape by placing him in the middle and then folding over the two ends and sewing the edges together. Then I took my foam buttons and hot glued them to the cape. The last piece of Wirt's outfit to make was his cone hat. This is the pattern I used, and I cut it out of some craft foam and then some red fabric. I first took my cone piece and then glued the two straight sides together, and it made this 3D cone, which I then repeated the same thing but sewed the fabric pieces together. And once those were all done, I then put the fabric part over my foam part and then hot glued the extra fabric into my foam cone. And then I just glued it on top of his head. And he's almost done. He just needs his signature Coraline button eyes. Again, using my E6000. I glued them down and he was done and ready for the reveal. Wirt's all done. I wore my Wirt cosplay so that we could twin for this outro. But yeah, happy very belated Halloween, and let me know who I should make for next year. I'm totally open to any ideas that anyone has. And yeah, thanks for joining me for this year's doll, and I'll see you in the next video.